Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap. I'm back, bitches!
Welcome to a Q&A on this.
You know what, Long? No. Scratch the Saturday and replace it with someday. Q&A on a someday. Much better.
What's up, my neighbors and guys? It's your Ranger Boy here and... wait for it. Welcome to another Q&A video! And first of all, before we start with the questions, welcome back, my girl.
Oh, really?
How was your holiday?
I'm really pissed right now.
Whoa. Hey girl, what's wrong?
I just heard from Ranger Dawn that you've been uploading daily during my absence, and as soon as I'm back, you don't upload regularly anymore? What the?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Promise me that you will upload regularly again, okay? Maybe even daily?
Yes?
Can you at least upload semi-regular?
Let's move on with the questions. Hey, a Q&A on a Saturday for once. Looks at the day. Oh. How do you feel about the teasers for Teen Titans Season 6? I will be totally honest with you guys. Haven't watched Teen Titans in a long time, so I'm not really that sure about the stories anymore. Maybe I have to rewatch Teen Titans before getting hyped again. So, PokePerfs, how was your day with Rangers Arena?
How was my vacation? Well, Mel and I were just chilling at the beach bar, like well-behaved and educated ladies. The boys, on the other hand...
I can't anymore. Help me.
Green drank so much, he wasn't just drunk. He went full emo mode. What is the meaning of life? Why am I here? Just to suffer. The only one who was totally fine was Dirty.
Another one. Another one.
No, Dirty, you spent half of our money for beer. Stop it. Think about the hentai. Think about the hentai.
Oh, okay. That sounds weird. I watched most of them, yes. I believe it takes a long time to make AMVs, because editors can take weeks for just 6 seconds of a video. Yep. And that's why you can't be big on YouTube when you're doing AMVs, because it takes way too long to make content.
Said by the guy who got big thanks to making AMVs.
Good point. I guess I was just lucky. I feel like you will not answer my questions since you haven't answered them for a long time. Again guys, there are way too many of you guys and I'm just one guy, okay? I'm not a company, I'm not several people, I'm just one guy who sadly also has to do stuff in real life. So I just ask again, if there was no kind of poker shipping, what ship from any anime, video game or TV show would you cover on your channel? Canon ones are included. That's actually an interesting question because before I actually started doing more shipping videos and AMVs, I actually started doing fairy tale shipping. So yeah, I kind of tried with that. But yeah, as soon as I shipped more shipping, there was no turning back. Never. Who is your favorite poker girl?
Really? Fucking really?
You obviously spend a lot of time with much of your content, AMVs, cracks, etc. Maybe even Pokemon anime reviews, as you need some time in between the episodes and the review in order to get uncopyrighted pictures, correct? And I'm sure Q&A videos also have to take a long time to create, as you always upload them late. But I can't understand why. Could you please tell me? Okay, I agree with you that when it comes to Q&As, from all the videos I do, they are like the easiest one to do. But the main problems with the Q&A videos are, first I have to pick the questions I like, then of course I have to edit, which also takes a long ass time, and secondly, and that's an issue of mine, every time I record my Q&A videos, my camera for some odd reason converts them into really large datas, like at least 1 gigabyte, I don't know why. And because that video is so big, that in the end makes the rendering really hard, because it then takes at least an hour to render Q&A videos. I really don't know how to change that without increasing the quality of my camera, but yeah, the main reason why it takes so long is because the camera just outputs the video in a format which is just way too big, and therefore the rendering and the editing takes way too long. If you know or watch the Himoto Umaru-chan anime, then what kind of Pokemon team would she have? Wait a minute. So, Umaru-chan. I can't believe it, I actually have this. Like, when the Umaru-chan anime first aired, I was a big fan of that anime. I don't know why. It's just really funny. And, yeah, I just immediately bought this. But anyway, Umaru-chan, what Pokemon would you choose?
Probably just a Pokemon with the same attitude as mine. For example, Snorlax, Slacking, and of course Bidoof, because Bidoof is a god.
Well, that was more than obvious. Hi Long, question. Using his best team possible, what region do you think Ash would win if he advances to the Championship Leagues after winning the Pokemon League Conference? That's kind of hard question because every league has a really hard trainer to overcome. But I could really see Ash overcoming Lance and his Dragon-type Pokemon for some reason. I don't know. Maybe with the advantage of some Mega Evolution and Ash Greninja, I don't know. Or maybe even Carlos, because Ash already has proven that he can go toe-to-toe with Dianta and nearly defeated her. I would say Kanto, Unova, or Carlos. I don't know why I even bother. My questions aren't as original as everybody else. Oh, come on, Shadow. Don't give up, man. You already sound like Gladion. Etch. For a future Q&A, my question is this. What would you think about a Pokemon anime not revolving around Ash for once, but instead they actually revolve around someone like Serena and her journey after leaving Carlos to become a better performer? If you watch some of the game trailers that they animated to look like an anime, it made the game look better than it ended up being. Cuff cuff Black and White 2. Wait, hold the fuck on! There are some people who don't like Black and White 2. That's like my favorite game of all time. Oh my god, my mind is blown. And the anime-like trailers for Black and White 2 were amazing. Do you know how many AVs I have seen in regards of that? And in my opinion, those anime trailers actually showed the first potential of new kind of animation, because they really looked like the XY animation. They also used the 3D camera and the lighting was much better. I mean, at least we all can agree that the anime-like trailers look amazing. But man, you don't like Black and White 2. We can't be friends. Also, 2 of the Pokemon cracks are blocked due to BS copyright. No need to worry, I will try my best to somewhat unblock it, but YouTube is a mess right now. They even answered me on Twitter, but they still didn't do anything. Because YouTube. God damn it. A question for your next Q&A. In your opinion, why have we no longer seen Ash trade a Pokemon from Professor Oak's lab for a battle? And if he will trade in the future, which Pokemon would you like to see again? Oh, and I wish good vacation to Ranger Serena and the Purse. I want some strange lewd behavior for Ranger Dawn. She's, well, so, yes. Ah, there's somebody who is a man of taste and likes our strange girl, right?
Thank you.
Right. And in regards of your question, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, it's not something confirmed, but in my opinion, Ash doesn't trade Pokemon from the past in his team anymore because he wants to rely on the current team. He wants to draw out the maximum potential of his current team in that current gen. And therefore, bringing back older Pokemon would interfere in bringing out that potential. It's just my opinion. But if he will ever bring back Pokemon, you know, for example, for the League, besides the obvious, like, you know, Charizard, Infernape, Greninja, if he ever comes back, I would actually like to see 3 specific Pokemon. I would like to see Heracross, because Heracross really convinced me a lot during the Silver Conference League. Then I would like to see Quilava, because we haven't seen enough of Quilava. And I would like to see Gibble, because I actually want Ash to finally have a Garchomp. Please, Pokemon, make it somehow able for Ash to finally have a Garchomp. Please! I haven't been on Twitter for a long time. Let's start with the Twitter questions. I hope everyone can forgive me for this. These Ash donuts are great. Cringy are my favorites. Nothing beats a cringy ass donut. I mean cringy Ash donut. Cringy Ash donut. And this is one of the first images I received. And people ask me why I actually left Twitter. When a guy is dueling against you but gets a little cocky and think the guy's gonna win the game, but he forgot about your face down trap card. No, I'm sorry guys, but this meme
Has to die.
Do you have plans to make another top 10 video with your fans? Just like your cutest Pokegirl video? Yes, I have. Currently, I don't have that much time, but I'm definitely planning on something. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cringy are you seeing this picture? I already commented on that on my Twitter, and it's actually kind of cute. Even though I personally wouldn't dress up like that in public, but it's still kind of cute. Welcome back to Twitter. What made you decide to come back after your leaving Twitter video? Well, I mentioned that numerous times, and I also mentioned that in my Twitter video because I missed interacting with the people on Twitter. And yeah, that's basically the reason, and I'm glad to be back. Welcome back, first of all. And second, what's your opinion on fan works like art and videos made about you? Thanks, Green. I'm glad to be back. And I don't mind at all if you make any kind of fan art or videos about me. And of course, you are the right one to ask, because my favorite video is the Ranger Dawn vs Ranger Serena death battle, made by Green. You should really check it out. Have you grown to like Sun and Moon more now? It certainly looks like it, which is awesome. And secondly, what do you think of Anime Lily so far, and what goal do you think she will end up finding, as that answer shall soon come? Yes, I mean, I really enjoyed the last few weeks of Sun and Moon, and I really hope it just gets better from here, because I really don't want to witness the first half of Sun and Moon anymore. And when it comes to Lily, I'm not so sure, because since she still has to overcome the whole evolution line story with Chiron, and she also has a Z crystal, maybe her goal is to become a trainer. What will be after that? I don't know. Maybe that would be answered in a future OVA. surrounding Lily, even though Lily had more than enough focus on her. It would make an interesting OVA. Will you ever get a Switch? And if you do, DM me your Switch friend code. And if you have a 3 years friend code, let me add you. First of all, I already have a Switch. I finally have a Switch. And sure, why not? I mean, I don't know, first I have to find the codes, and then I will, I don't know, post it on Twitter or something. Follow me on Twitter. What country do you want the next region to be based off? For me, it's my home country, England. Wow, oh wow, England would be really interesting. And Mr. Buddy actually made a video about England. So, I mean, of course, because I'm German, I want the next region to be based on Germany. But it will never happen because Germany has nothing interesting. I'm so gonna get hate for this. New evolution in Gen 8. Ah yes, the infamous lesbian. I already saw that lesbian thing on one of Noble's videos, aka Lost Pause. And yeah, it's still so cringy. Very creative, but really cringy. And I bet the way it evolves is not thanks to friendship, but thanks to being triggered massively. Kaiba has no chance against Yugi. Why? Well, that's a badass card. But why does XY Ash only have 1000 attack points? That's weird. And why is Sun and Moon Ash the blue eyes? Hey Long, do you already read the manga Serena and Hoenn? What's your thoughts on Serena meeting Riolu? I mean, I mentioned in numerous of my Q&As that I actually have kinda read the Hoenn manga on Pixiv, and Serena getting Riolu is a really interesting choice, because I personally wouldn't have chosen Riolu as one of Serena's first Pokemon, but instead I would have chosen a Gardevoir. But at the same time, this actually makes me really interested to see what will come next. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Do you think Ash Greninja will ever return? Maybe in the future, but in Sun and Moon? No chance, man, no chance. Hey Long, so here's my super creative question. Yay! What if Ash and his companions were Pokemon? Which Pokemon would they be and why? And here's some Clement, because he's pure. In XY they actually had a similar kind of episode where every human behaved like Pokemon and every Pokemon behaved like human. Let me think. I think Misty would suit very well to be a either a Milotic or a Gyarados. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. But her temper really tends to be a Gyarados. I could totally imagine May as a Munchlax because she's so cute, especially when she eats. I think Dawn and Piplup are a very good match. Iris has to be some kind of Dragon-type Pokemon. Maybe a Dragonair? I mean, she also has a Dragonite, so Serena would totally be Braixen or Sylveon because it just suits her personality. For some odd reason, I have seen a lot of Serena and Braixen fusions, so I don't. It's kind of weird. Lily has to be some kind of like really elegant Pokemon. Like of course, like Chiron could be the case, or maybe a little Ninetales, or maybe just Ninetales or Vulpix. I don't know. It really suits her. I could totally see Marlo as a Steenie, not necessarily as Tsarina, but as a Steenie. Lana for some odd reason reminds me a lot of Wooper because both their head and their body is like so small. Yeah, I could totally see that. And Ash, come on, Ash and Pikachu, come on. Come on. I have a question. If you're asked by Pokemon anime creators to create Ash for Gen 8, what will you give to him to make him appeal to masses? Personally, I would make him an upgrade to XYZ, like looks, manners, and characterization. Please answer. Ah man, I would love if they would go back to, you know, Ash's badass attitude in XYZ and also his art style. But I also prefer his art style in the Everyone Story movie. He looks great. I mean, he looks so great that people actually made him a girl. He's totally fine. Or maybe it would be a bad thing because they would create even more porn about the guy. Which are your favorite fan art of Serena and other Pokemon characters? Like, fan art in general is just amazing. One of my absolute favorite fan arts is still the one from Yodel, a buddy of mine who did the whole Breath of the Wild Ash and Serena one. Oh, so beautiful. What a genius idea. What a genius idea. Thanks to spoilers, we already know that Ash's Rowlet will never evolve into Decidueye. I can't really consider that a massive spoiler because yes, back in the days when we knew nothing about the Gen 7 anime, this image has been leaked on some kind of Chinese website if I remember correctly, and Ash will have Marlo as some kind of companion and that she will be the cook. But I don't really know if that's spoilers because, you know, I mean, sure, it's more than obvious that Ash will have Incineroar, like that's obvious. But back then, this picture also kind of indicated that both Rowlet and Poplio would be part of Ash's team, which is not true because Poplio is Lana's Pokemon. And we don't really see the rest of the gang in that leaks, so I don't know. It's kind of, it could be true, but honestly, I really don't see Rowlet at this point evolving. Long, would you rather choose Gardevoir from Pokemon as your partner or ANGEWOMON from Digimon as your partner? Oh, I would definitely choose... Okay, Here's the problem. ANGEWOMON is a very attractive Digimon because it has the body of a human, but it doesn't stay in that form constantly. And if it evolves back, it's GARDEVOIR. And if I would choose that, I would basically be a furry. But at the same time, I don't want to elude GARDEVOIR. I would choose ANGEWOMON, but only if she stays like that. If not, then I guess I would choose GARDEVOIR. And speaking of furries, what is your opinion on furries? I really don't mind if you're furry. Like, if you're into that, that's totally fine. Also, I just recently watched a very interesting videos about furries, and their backstory and history is kinda interesting. So I have nothing against furries. Would I be a furry? No, but I have nothing against furries. What do you think? Dislikes the Sun and Moon anime? Likes the Sun and Moon games? Oh, I think that is in regards of the story, and in that regards I would kinda agree with you, because the Sun and Moon games have actually executed their story much better than the Sun and Moon anime. But we're not talking about Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. That, no. But Sun and Moon story? Hell yes. Bring in Ranger Lily. Really? If I would choose another Ranger candidate, it would be Ranger Marlowe, but that will never happen because I'm not really good at voice acting. Sorry, man. Is that lunch? What? And the comment above is from Gold. So is Gold lunch? Are you lunch? What was the first battle you remember watching from the Pokemon anime? The first battle is obviously Brock vs. Ash. When you were talking about the first Pokemon battle I was really confused about, that was the Metapod vs. Metapod battle. Man, I still remember that till this day, and it's still confusing to me. Who would be your best sparring partner that can improve your skills as a trainer? Alan, Paul, or Gary? Choose wisely. I wouldn't really choose Paul, because he really prefers to train on his own, and that's like his way. In my opinion, Alan is a really good partner, because every time Ash encountered Alan, Ash always got better. And Gary is the same. So I would rather choose Alan or Gary as a sparring partner. But maybe I tend to Gary. Game Lily or Anime Lily? Whew, that's difficult. Anime Lily's story is still not over, but I still tend to Game Lily because her story was so awesome. Not Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Lily. Sun and Moon Game Lily was great. Have you shown your thing to the Poke Girls? No, I haven't shown my plushies to the Poke Girls, and they will never see them. Put some meme in your Q&A video now. Can Ash Gringer throw a star? Sure he can. I'm done. Anyway guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. And if your question hasn't been answered, no need to worry. Just leave it in the comments down below, or, you know, on my Twitter, because I'm active again. And just like always, see you guys in the comments down below. Bye guys!